You a wrestling fan then?
A little bit. I think that's kind of where my career started a little bit. Or my character. I'm like, wow, you've done your research, let me tell you. El Gato.
Maybe you don't want to talk about it, but I heard about you almost, or maybe you did, you went on a date with Nikki Bella?
That's a good one. Yeah, dude, you're, dude, Area Hawani, move out the way. Yeah, blunt smokers smoke blunts. I like that, dude.
Welcome to BSSB episode 93. Where tonight we got two guests for you. We got Henry Cejudo. He's sitting down to talk with us before his fight with Sonya Dong. And we got back one of our favorites. We got Colton Loud coming back for the second time.
Yep.
And we're also going to talk about some wrestling. Me and Mark went up to Raw up in Cleveland. So we're going to talk about that. And yeah, just as normal, we're going to sit here, shoot the shit, smoke some weed, and have a good time. So roll on up and enjoy the episode. No, so I sent you this. I thought this shit was pretty cool. You guys will be able to read it, and then we'll show you the photos. But this was Jack Dempsey versus George Carpenter, 1921. As you can see, it's the first $1 million gate, a full 91,000 seat stadium, first fight on mass radio broadcast, and it was a custom built venue.
Okay.
And if you go to the next, hopefully it shows you, like, I don't know why I cut it in half. Can you zoom out a little bit? Are we zoomed in? Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that wild?
That is crazy. That is a lot of fucking people. A lot of fucking people. Like, how many is that?
1921. No phones, no internet, like, to advertise, nothing like that, and you get 91,000 people.
That's so...
Custom built for this. Just this fight.
And that's a boxing ring there.
That's
in the
a
middle.
boxing ring.
It almost appears as if there's not even any space between the ring and the people. The people are like right up to the ring. So that's probably more than capacity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's so nuts. That's so many fucking people.
Yeah, I thought that was wild when I seen that.
Yeah, that's...
Especially for back then. Getting that many people in one place.
Yeah, that's so many fucking people, dude. And like we could just barely see separations. And like these parts look a little empty.
Yeah.
But it appears as if maybe like a lot of them are moving down.
Could
you know
be,
what I mean? That's why they filled in this
close,
area.
Yeah. Everyone's just trying to be as close as they can. It's not like they had TV screens so you could project, like, you look up the Jumbotron. So if you're up there, fucking, they're ants.
Yeah,
they were so small, you couldn't really tell probably what was truly going on.
Is this like a helicopter shot, I guess?
I have no clue how they got this.
Would have to be, right? Maybe there's a very, very tall building, like a skyscraper.
I don't know how they got this.
An airplane, maybe?
Say. But yeah.
That's so nuts, dude.
This shit's wild. There was another photo with it. I don't know why it's like cutting them, but here's like, there you go. So yeah. So there's the top, and then look at the bottom. Like, look at, like you said, barely any separations.
Yeah, that is
like,
so nuts.
Those rows are just The only one that's true is that one that goes diagonal up to the left. But look, they're filled in where there should be, like, steps.
Yeah, steps.
Like, you can see them kind of where they didn't, and then people filled in. Like you were saying, people are just squeezing down as close as they can.
Yeah, they just jam-packed them, dude. That's like shit you see when, like, in those videos of Hitler, like, speaking to, like, hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is insane, dude. I got a fun fact for you.
Fun fact. What's that, Mark?
A beloved racehorse died in 1930, inspiring Mars family to name their new chocolate bar Snickers in his memory. The candy became one of the world's best-selling treats, turning a family's loss into a lasting tribute that sold billions of bars.
Oh, shit. I never knew that shit.
Yes,
Fun fact.
Snickers is named after a beloved racehorse that died in 1930. Fun facts.
Fun fact.
Yeah, it was only one fun fact today, I guess.
That's what's up, though. Hey. Oh, I do have this one. I didn't know if you knew this or not. You may have, because you're a movie guy and you know a lot of fun facts about actors and actresses.
Okay.
But did you know that Jack Nicholson found out his sister was actually his mother after she died?
I did.
I knew you probably
I did
would.
know that. Actually, I just found that out like a year or so
His
ago.
mother gave birth at just 17 years old. And so her parents agreed to raise Jack as their own child. As a result, they told Jack that she was an older sister, but 11 years after her death, he was finally told the truth.
Wow, he didn't. Okay, I didn't know the part about not knowing until after she died.
So, like, what would you? That'd be fucking crazy, right?
That would be crazy, not
That,
knowing
like,
that.
This entire time, like you said, like you thought your sister Christy was like,
Yeah, the person you thought was your mother is actually your grandmother, and
Yeah.
your sister is your mother. That'd be insane. That'd be absolutely insane.
yeah, Jared's your dad.
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
You know, like that'd be weird to think about that shit.
Like they did that on that show. You'll actually know this, but that show Tacoma FD.
Yeah.
The Hawaiian dude found out like in the second season, I think, that his mom is actually his grandmother and his sister is his mom.
It's probably where they stole from.
Might have been shit. But no, fun facts.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. One single fact that is fun. But yeah, let's fucking talk to Colton.
Colton, my man, let's get him on the phone, ring him up, get him in. Hell yeah. Well, welcome back. We got ourselves Colton Loud back for the second time, coming off a win. Had a little while break before he came back, but he's now officially 6-1. Finished his last fight out with a Darce choke. So welcome back, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me.
Hell yeah. So
sure.
how you feeling? Feeling good?
Yeah, I feel good, man. That one felt really good, especially like I had lost with a Darce choke and I came back and got a Darce choke. So I feel like it kind of shows that I can grapple, and there shouldn't be any question about my grappling.
Yeah. Now, it was a quick fight, but was going to the ground part of your game plan, or what was your game plan going into that fight? Were you going to try to stand or work your way to the ground eventually?
I wanted to make it exciting. I know that. I really wasn't planning on like taking him down and subbing him or knocking him out, but I always want to knock him out. Like I'm always hunting for it, but I wasn't necessarily game planning a knockout or a sub. I was game planning a finish. I knew I was going to finish him. Either it was a knockout or a sub. I just knew it was going to happen somehow.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. So, haven't really seen or heard much from you. What's next for Colton Loud here? You got fights planned out or?
Yeah, dude, we want to get back in there at the end of the summer, wherever that is. We're still getting back in there, sharpening some things out. I had a pretty injury that I had to get taken care of, and got it taken care of, and so feeling good now and getting back in there, and we should be back in the summer.
Oh yeah, man. Well, whatever it was, hopefully you're recovering well and you're feeling healthy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I'm excited to see what it's like, dude.
Hell yeah. So after that win, how'd you celebrate? Did you go get some fucking food? Did you go get fucked up? Like what's your thing, man? What'd you do?
Oh, dude, I think we ate a lot of pizza. We went to Beta's. We went to Buffalo and ate a lot of wings, and then watched the John Jones fight.
Ah, okay.
When he fought Stipe.
Gotcha.
Nice. Hell yeah, that's cool. What do you what's your go-to pizza toppings?
Probably a little pepperoni and jalapeno.
Okay.
Now, are you a ranch or blue cheese guy with them wings? Because that's a great debate. You hear a lot about it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit online. You hear, what are you? End it. End the debate.
Ranch.
Fuck
Blue cheese
yeah,
is kinda
dude.
gross.
I'm a ranch person. I hate blue cheese. That
Yeah, I'm
shit
not a
is
fan.
trash.
Not a fan.
Yeah, blue cheese is kind of gross.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that's what's up. So, what's been keeping you busy lately? You've been video gaming, watching movies. You seen anything good lately?
Yeah, bro, I've been playing a lot of video games. I always play video games, but I've been playing. It's kind of funny. I used to play this when I was growing up a lot. The WWE games. I used
Yeah.
to love WWE, and so I seen it was on discount at the store, and I bought it, and I've been having a lot of fun on that game, just going stupid.
Nice. Now, did you create a player, or what are you doing?
Oh, bro, I created a bunch of players,
Yeah.
and they all look ridiculous.
So I bet.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, that's cool as hell.
For sure.
Do you watch wrestling at all now? Bet like when it's on or anything?
I kind of started watching the Raw on Netflix. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. For
Hell
sure.
yeah. Well, while we're taping this, so this will kind of timestamp it, but we got the Royal Rumble coming up tonight.
Yeah, it's
and
tonight. A couple hours, 2 hours.
a couple hours from now, we'll be
Yeah.
watching that shit. Any wrestlers that you hope to win, or you got any predictions for the Rumble?
If I was gonna predict, probably CM Punk. I feel like
CM
they've
Punk.
been like showing a lot of promos with him and giving him like a lot of attention.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I
I feel like
think.
it's gonna be CM Punk.
Yeah, for me, it's between Punk and Cena. They've been pumping up Cena a lot too.
I haven't seen. Is he on SmackDown or something?
He was on a couple. I think he was on Raw last week or the week
Okay.
before. I can't remember. I can't remember where he was, but he's supposed to be coming back for 1 year.
Yeah, this
Before he
is
retires.
his, well, they're calling it his last hurrah, so this was his last Royal
And
Rumble.
he
and-
was talking about winning the Rumble and trying to beat Ric Flair's record for championships. So
Oh, dang.
they might try
That's
to. It's
cool.
John Cena. They might just shoe him right in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, John Cena was one of my favorites when I was growing up. It was him, Jeff Hardy. I liked watching Edge, and then The Undertaker.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the Hardy Boys
All
and shit. They're always talked about with those fucking crazy
And yeah,
matches
and
they
you-
would have with Edge and Christian.
I was
Mhm.
about to say you can't talk about the Hardys without talking about Edge
Yeah,
and Christian
yeah.
or the Dudleys.
Or the Dudleys. Yeah, that was the best. Fucking love that shit. So
really was.
we actually had an early UFC this morning. Did you watch any of that?
Oh yeah, I saw Terrence McKinney get a dub.
Yeah, our
Yes,
boy
he did.
Terrence on there. We've
Mhm.
had him on the podcast. He was actually like one of our first guests
He
was
was.
Terrence. We brought
boy.
him up here from Texas, and I took a fucking leg kick from him.
You did.
Yeah, he hits hard. I've trained with him before.
Oh,
He
okay.
hits hard.
Hell yeah. No, yeah, that's what's
Mhm.
up. I was happy to see that. He took some time off, switched back down to Florida, and yeah, did well in the cage today. So I'm
He
excited.
Oh yeah.
Adesanya not so much, but Terrence, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I needed Imanov to get a takedown, and he didn't,
Yeah,
and that kind of ruined my parlay. But
shit.
kind of wild seeing Izzy get knocked out.
It was crazy. It was quite the loss for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah. So then let's see. The next one we got Henry Cejudo coming on here pretty soon.
We do.
And
Oh, that's pretty cool.
for his comeback fight, how do you think that's gonna go with him and Song Yadong?
I think he'll win if he takes him down. He can mix it up. He's probably like the better MMA fighter.
Yeah,
Song's just got a heavy punch and he's strong.
Yeah.
for sure.
Now back to earlier in the interview, you said you got your last fight, you got taken out with a Darce choke, and then you came back with this one. Do you want to revenge that fight? Is that someone you're looking to get back into the octagon with to get from that L and kind of revenge that?
I mean, yeah, for sure if it happens, but I'm not gonna go chase nothing, and whatever comes my way, I'm not sitting here dwelling on it.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I get that. That's for sure. So, but yeah, other than that, man, this is going to be short and sweet. We're glad you're fucking back. Glad you're got through whatever you needed to get through and back healthy. So, man, I
Sure.
appreciate you coming on again for us.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, thank y'all. Shout out Fight Unite. They give fighters free health insurance and all that, so
Nice.
Oh,
I'll probably
shit.
give a link for that below, and
Yeah, I
y'all
didn't
can
know
go
that.
check that out.
Fuck
They hooked
yeah.
me up with all this and helped me out, so check them out.
Hell yeah.
No, that's sweet.
I'm going to flip this back actually because I forgot about something I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
Did you see the new GFL?
Oh yeah.
I did. It's kind of confusing. I mean,
Like the
Are
teams
they-
and the point systems and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's a whole different way of
Yeah.
doing things.
it's like a new PFL. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, they provide insurance and retirement for the fighters. You see that? I thought that was pretty cool.
I didn't see that. No, that's crazy.
Yeah. But I think it'll make for some good fights, though, with that point system.
No, for sure.
The way I was seeing it, because, like, a first-round knockout or something is, like, 5 points, but if then it goes to the decision, it's 1.
Yeah, that and the roster they're building.
Yeah, it's
a
a lot
roster
of
of legends.
Yeah, it's like we'll see how good of, like, fights come out of it, though. They do got a lot of older guys, but they got some young talent coming up, for sure.
I mean, as long as they're evenly matched, it should still work out pretty nicely.
Yeah, I seen they signed like 40, 50 people.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see when the first show is. I don't know if y'all know when that is.
It's supposed to be April.
Okay.
April, okay.
Yeah, but if you stay tuned, we got actually we're going to have a GFL preview episode.
Yeah.
So you can check that out. We got Lance Palmer, OSP, and who else is it? Fuck. Oh, Delano Taylor.
Yeah. Postman.
The Postman. So we got all 3 of them coming on for an episode, and we're going to talk to them guys about GFL and their thoughts on it. So we'll see how that goes.
For sure.
Hell yeah, man.
But we're going to finish it up here. You got anybody you want to shout out or anyone you want to give anything out to or whatever?
Yeah, like I said, shout out Fight Unite. You know, they've been helping me out quite a bit. Shout out all my OG sponsors, you know, everyone that's helped me out along the way and everyone that continue does. And, you know, we still in this. We're going to get to where we want to be. Yeah, thank everyone.
Nice. Well, yeah, next, whenever you got a fight or you find out you got a fight coming up, hit us up, man. Love to have you on for a little pre-fight interview. Sure. And, yeah, man, we love having you on and appreciate you coming back.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Yep. Have a good day, man. Take care.
All right, you too.
Here we go. Oh. So Monday, I don't know when you guys want to see this, but Mark and I went up to Cleveland, went and watched Raw at the, I think it's Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse is what it's called these days.
Yep.
And I was thinking about it. It was my first Raw since March, like it'd have been March of 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the last time I was at a Raw, and it was in Cleveland.
Last time I was at a Raw was back when they taped it, and it wasn't live. 1995. I think actually the event I went to was actually cut up and put across a couple different shows.
Oh, okay. Is that kind of how they did like last night where like main event started? Kind
of. But back then they went live at 8. Or no, here. Mm-hmm. What we saw last night, they went live at 8. Mm-hmm. And we're live until like 10:30, 10:40.
Yeah.
Because we watched the time, the clock stopped at that time. Yep. But there was 30 minutes of main event where they taped 2 matches for main event at 7:30 to 8.
Yeah.
Back then, everything was taped. There was no live. Then they just cut it up, put it together, and aired it.
Oh, okay.
So all of that Monday Night Raw I was at, I'm not there for all of it. I'm only there for certain matches of it.
Gotcha.
And certain like things that happened on that Raw.
Oh, okay.
But you could see me on that.
Yeah.
I found it later on. Back what was the WWE Network. I'm assuming now it's on Peacock and probably eventually Netflix.
Yeah.
But you see us taunting Maven, King Maven.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he yells at us. You see me standing on my chair at like 8 years old or something like that. I can't remember what time I was, what age I was.
Did you like him or were you talking mad shit?
No, he was a bad guy, so we were talking shit.
Okay, I didn't know.
My aunt was there.
Nice.
And like a couple of her friends. I think my uncle was there too.
Hell yeah.
Because I went with them. But yeah, that's the last time I went, 95. I saw quite a few people back then.
I forget.
Saw Shawn Michaels. I saw Bret Hart. I saw all kinds of motherfuckers.
I forget what happened at mine because
Undertaker.
I went to mine with my buddy Tim the day before I had to go into this drug court program. And so it was my last day I could get high. It was the last day I smoked weed for like probably 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah. That was the longest stretch I ever went.
What a way to go out.
Yeah, so I went to Raw.
You went to a 3 to 4 hour show that you couldn't smoke during.
No, but we got high as fuck on the way up, watched it, and then got high as fuck on the way home.
Much like we did last night.
The next morning at like 8 a.m., I was in the drug place dropping piss for my first piss test. And I told him, I was like, I got high as fuck last night. I'll be clean in 30 days.
But yeah, what are they going to do? You're just checking in.
Yeah.
Of course, you're not going to be clean.
Exactly.
But
so
yeah.
That was the last day before I was on probation.
Yeah, I haven't been to an event since 95. You haven't been since 2013.
It was 2012, I think it was.
2012, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. Didn't you go with somebody else more recently, like you and Miggy or something? Or maybe that might have been Doug.
No, I didn't go.
Shout out to Doug.
The only other wrestling thing I went to, me and Miggy went to that Browns game.
That might have been when I'm confusing that with when Doug took Miggy and his brother.
Because then the only other wrestling thing I've been to was just me and you.
Yeah.
So was that one at the fairgrounds or whatever, that local show?
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, MCW. It was an MCW reunion show.
Yeah.
For Shasta, because he had just passed. It wasn't a reunion. Well, it was a reunion, but it was also a tribute show.
Yeah. Like a fundraiser tribute.
It was a good show too. That last match was fucking killer.
Dude, it was cool as fuck.
People went through tables.
It was the first
spots.
That was the first indie show I've ever been to live.
It was pretty good. We had pretty good.
I would definitely go to it again.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Wilbur Whitlock. But yeah, last night we went to Monday Night Raw, the February 3rd, 2025 episode of Monday Night Raw. We were on Netflix. You saw us quite a bit, actually. Not like close-up shots or anything, but if you look at the background, you could spot us.
Yeah, if you're looking for us, you can see us. Yeah, I had
you could see us
couple
pretty good.
People text me
during Rhea fucking up, if you remember that episode, and Charlotte's return speech. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and after Royal Rumble win, because this is the one right after the Royal Rumble where Jey Uso and Charlotte Flair won.
Yeah. That entrance, though, by Jey Uso last night.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah, it went on forever.
Crazy.
And they even showed it on when I watched it back later.
Oh, they showed the whole thing and shit?
Yeah.
My buddy who goes to...
Yeah, it was completely unedited.
My buddy that that I gave the chair to or whatever. He goes to them like every year that they've been up there for like the last like probably 7-8 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Because he was telling me I'll skip off fact and I'll circle back Jen Psaki. That this was the 30th Raw. We were at the 30th Raw in Cleveland.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Last night was?
Yeah, it was the 30th.
Wow.
How'd you find that was another like cool.
That is way cool.
Yeah, it was the 30th time that they did it in Cleveland for Raw.
I like that. That's dope.
And what he was telling me, he's been to the last like 5 or 6. He was telling me that's the most the entire crowd's been into one thing since he was up there. Was Jey Uso's like when he enters and does the whole.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, he said that was the most he's seen in the last like 5 Raws or 6
Raws.
Raws.
Like I said, even there at the end, I even put one arm up and started doing this for a second. Like it was hard
lit.
not to go along with it. It was cool.
It felt like you were at a club.
Yeah.
It felt like you were at a concert. Just like when you see a concert from like those angles and the whole crowd's like this. Yeah. I mean, that's what it was. It was Jey Uso's music going and he was like the conductor. The conductor of the crowd. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody was into it. And it was so hype. It was so cool. Sure. They stopped it. You thought it was done and they hit you again. It was wild.
Even people you heard hating on Jey Uso, if you looked around, they were eventually doing it.
Yeah, everybody was doing it.
Yeah, because there was a lot of people talking shit around us.
And I'm getting this out now. There was a dude. I don't know if you'll ever see this episode, but if you were there and you remember me, I was wearing the Magic Johnson shirt and shit. You might remember you were sitting beside me, second row. Dude, fuck you for not shutting up the entire time.
Oh, yeah,
No one gives a fuck about what you had to say and your opinions and thoughts on fucking everything.
You were talking about ad revenue, and then towards the end, you started talking about fucking... Like just repeating all the bullshit you heard on podcasts about like Triple H and shit. And I'm just like, dude, half the information you were saying was just like completely opinionated bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, and you were stating it like you just wouldn't shut the fuck up. And by the end, I was like openly just like saying like Byron Saxton down here won't shut the fuck up.
The guy act like he fucking knew these wrestlers personally and shit.
My God.
Like he was jumping up in front of people that should have in where their section where they should have been, basically. Especially where the little girl wanted to go.
Yeah, like the people in, because we were second row, right there on the corner, like as they come down the entrance, like on the left. And this motherfucker didn't have the right to the barricade where people could stand on the barricade. It was like those first 4 seats right there had that barricade. There was and if, they would let us come up, we would go up there and do it, even though we didn't. But I didn't care that much. If Becky would have been there or something, or like AJ Styles or something.
I will say the people that were in front of us, because they were allocated like part of the thing too.
They would have let us.
If we would have asked them, they would have let us. They were
for
cool
sure.
as
And
fuck.
the security guards were cool too.
Yeah.
But,
shout out to those guys.
One of them was definitely a fan because he was talking about how like he wishes he could just turn around and watch the show, but like because he's like, luckily I got monitors right there and I could still kind of watch. But I forget where I was going before I brought up that dude.
But where we were sitting.
Oh yeah, we didn't have access to the barricade. Technically, we didn't have the right to it. Yeah, because we didn't buy those seats. But that guy would just go up there and fucking take it.
He was a dick. He was one of the most annoying people I ever sent around at a sporting event ever.
And he was 2 people away from me, and I could still hear all his nonsense.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Clearly enough for me to fucking like reference things I just did about it.
Yeah,
but like,
So yeah, I got off that,
and the guy in front of us was, I think, a little drunk at first, but it looked like he was just drinking water.
Yeah, I think his son basically was like, "You need to start drinking water."
Yeah,
he was kind of fucked up.
The water, we weren't allowed to have bottles either. That was so weird. We could buy bottled water, but we had to pour them in cups.
Remember, that's how I said UFC was when I talked about that. They made me pour that Red Bull in that fucking cup
because they don't want you to throw bottles.
Yeah, you know why that started, right?
Because they were throwing bottles?
At the Cleveland Browns started that ban.
Oh, because they were throwing all that shit on the field.
Yeah, that's what finally got the ban.
But
like
still,
people did it before.
Plastic bottles.
But people were fucking just launching bottles and cans and shit.
All right, well, okay. The guy in front of us that we were talking about, he spilled like every single one of his drinks all over the floor, and the guy kept having to come out and mop it up.
Yeah.
And the first time he's like, all right, you guys get one spill a night, all right? And he probably mopped it up like later. 3 more times after that. Yeah. Like, that's why you let a motherfucker have a bottle.
Yeah.
We're not going to throw a bottle. If the guy throws a bottle, kick him the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
People don't want to get kicked out. They won't throw shit.
Yep.
And most wrestling fans know not to do that because they realize it's all fucking kayfabe.
Exactly.
But
it's still real to me, damn it.
Anyway, it was a really good time. And
no, it was
very, very cool. We had the VIP seats, so we got to take our seats home and shit. We're going to show you all our videos and stuff, but I was going to show a picture of it, but yeah, we might as well just show it.
We'll show a picture of it too, so if you want to pause it.
You can get a better look.
Take a better look at it, but
it's pretty cool. I didn't realize we were going to get this chair.
I'll try to give you a good angle, but it's got tons of wrestlers' images and faces on it.
No Becky, though, unfortunately.
And then right here is sweet because it's got Road to WrestleMania, but then it's also got Cleveland, Ohio to like for your city and shit like that.
If any of you can actually hear this, I'll try to turn it up. But yeah, it's pretty cool. That's the very seat I sat in. But yeah, and we got this cool little belt, each one of us, and we got a signed
picture of a random
print. I think his name is Giovanni Vici.
Something like that.
Who's actually no longer on the roster.
Yeah.
But he was with Imperium and Gunther and that Kaiser dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I got Tiffany Stratton. But I would have much rather had Rio, Liv, or Becky or something. Or
something more popular.
AJ, fucking anybody, Seth. I don't know if
Gunther somebody. Cool. Yeah, anybody that's more active and relevant.
Whatever. Tiffany Stratton's a champ, I guess.
Listen, I wasn't expecting any of that.
Me either.
Like,
let alone the chair. The chair is the coolest part.
Yeah.
Oh, and we got like a little like WWE like see-through backpack,
which is cool. Because then, like, some places require you to have, like, clear shit to enter. And so that's why they gave it to you
that's probably it, yeah. So, you put all your shit in there. I was worried about fucking some shit up in there. But I was also worried about that dude spilling his shit all over.
That's why I put everything in there. Because I was like, that shit's going to be waterproof. It's fucking plastic.
Yeah.
But, nah, it was cool. We had good seats, seen a lot of cool shit. Like I said, I didn't watch it again. But Mark, watched
it back this morning.
Watched it back. So he got to see, like...
I got to see
both angles and how things work, and like you got to see the crew come out. Like I said earlier, we watched like 2 matches that were filmed for main event. Then they came and took the ring curtain sides off and then put the new ones on. And you just got to see, like, it's cool to watch how they do that kind of shit.
For sure.
And you got to see, like, I always wonder, like, what the wrestlers do during breaks. Like, they get called to the ring and a commercial hits, or, like, they cut to something else. Like, some of them just stood there. Like, Charlotte just stood there, like...
Yeah.
Like this. Other ones would interact with the crowd and kind of do their own thing.
I mean, Charlotte came and said things to people and shit, you know?
No. Like when the lights were dim in between commercials, I'm saying, like, she just stood in the ring and was like this. Other ones were kind of like, some of them would go over and talk shit and like play their character or role that they were doing. Yeah. So, yeah, no, it was pretty dope to see all that shit go down and how that happened.
For sure. Seeing it, like, yeah, because I used to think that, like, their music just played while there was a commercial break and they just kind of sat in there awkwardly or whatever. Yeah. But no, like, the music changes and, like, they'll show stuff on the screens and shit that are, like, promos and whatnot.
Yeah, different things.
And then it'll cut back into their music and the show will start back up again, essentially. It was cool to see, and everything is on a much smaller scale than I thought it was. On TV, it looks so much bigger.
Yeah, like
they present it to you so much bigger. But like
even when you see a couple of these photos,
they're all right there.
Like the WrestleMania sign, it looks bigger than what it really like in the photo than what it would be there.
Yeah, and like.
But I would say probably one of the cooler things that we both did notice and appreciated is how fucking good their cameramen are. And how quick they are.
They are.
They can see 2 moves ahead. Like, they're so good.
Like, I think they also have earpieces, and I think they're told, like, hey, get ready for this spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because, like, the reps know stuff.
But like, these motherfuckers...
tapped in.
It is a well-oiled machine.
Oh, for sure.
Because, like I just thought, I'm like, these reps look like they read the match. Mm-hmm. Because you would see him here, and all of a sudden... Like, you could see it being set up, and this motherfucker sprinting over, and it's like, boom.
Yeah.
And then sprinting back, and like, boom.
Yeah, watching, like I told Eric, crazy. I was like, this camera guy, there was a camera guy who was around us a lot. He was also, like, constantly in our vision, too, pissing me off. But I was so impressed by him because he was literally, he would see another camera, somebody would come out and be on the side of the ring right in front of us, and he would, like, duck down, run around, and get right underneath the next camera and never get seen.
Yeah.
And just be right there back to where he needs to be.
Shot.
Like,
it's just so wild.
I'm so impressed. Like, I told Eric on the drive home, I was like, man, how do you get that job?
Oh, crazy.
I was like, that would be the dream fucking job right there.
But everything was so smooth. The fireworks were louder than what I thought they would be.
Oh, yeah, they were loud.
They were actually real fucking boomers. Like, when I don't know who came out first with fireworks and, like, some booms, where it was like, boom, 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 boom. But I was like, holy shit. Like, shook me a little bit there. I was like, fuck, I didn't realize it to be that impactful.
Yeah, for sure. No, it was a really good night. There was a lot going on. There was, like I said, they filmed main event right before it. It was like, I think it was like Natty and Natalia and somebody else.
Natalia and
I can't remember who it was. I was pretty high when we first got there.
Oh, it's whoever's with Shayna Baszler, the 2 ugly ass chicks I hate.
Oh, that's right.
The one you like. What's her name?
It was Sonya Deville. I love Sonya Deville.
Yeah, she's cool, but the other 2 bitches are hit. I would fucking no. They even looked worse.
They aren't terrible. There's definitely worse women in the world.
I'm just talking about wrestling. They're worse than wrestling. They looked bad in real life too.
I didn't think they looked that bad. I still don't. From the neck down, they look fantastic.
Neck down, phenomenal. But from the face, you're going to put a bag on.
Zoe Stark's definitely a little higher than Shayna Baszler for sure.
But and then after that, I forget what. Wasn't it? Didn't the Orion brothers or some shit?
The Orion brothers, the Creed brothers. For their Ohio boys, so you like them automatically.
You knew who I was talking about. Though.
Yeah, the Orion. No, I just knew who it was. If you would have said the Orion brothers, I would have been like, what? But no, I just knew what the match was. And they were versus Otis and Tozawa with Maxine Dupree. And fuck, did Maxine Dupree look good.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. She looks even better in person than she does on TV. Yeah. Which usually it's the other way around. Yeah, I would think.
She was gorgeous. She won my heart even more last night.
Yeah, I loved her to begin with, and I just love her even more now.
Yeah. And then they switched out the shit, like I said, so it was cool seeing him do that. And then Raw started, and it was the Jey Uso thing that we talked about a little bit earlier. So it's
Jey Uso came right in.
Yeah, it came in down from the crowd. It was cool.
Yeah, I don't have that video, but Eric got video of that, and it's out there somewhere, I think. Didn't you post it?
Oh, I'll send it to you so you can at least throw it in here real quick. Yeah, everybody's into that.
For sure.
And this is when he was just coming out. This wasn't even the loudest and best part.
No. Yeah, he hasn't even got to the ring yet because he's walking through the crowd. Which took me a minute at the time to realize that's what was actually happening.
Yeah. But it was cool. Here, go back up a little bit. Get ready to pause it. I'll go back a little bit further. Get ready to pause it. Pause. Oh, that asshole that's holding his phone up right there with the circle. That dude.
This?
Fuck that guy.
Can we see him a little better?
I think.
Everybody's doing the Hitler thing.
Right there.
This guy.
That guy. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that guy would not shut the fuck up.
It was a douchebag.
He thought he was like a fucking tech mogul or something. I don't know what his deal was, but he thought he was hot shit.
All I know is he had a Great Lakes beer tattoo on his
This
left.
guy was cool, though, and then this is the beer guy.
Yeah, and then that's a cool-ass security guard.
Yeah,
one
him.
of them.
Yeah, the
They're
other guy
both
was
cool
cool,
as
too,
fuck.
but this guy talked more.
Yeah.
But that's cool. And then we got another one. Oh, let's get the audio going first. I'll roll her back. Yeah, everybody, dude. The whole place.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
And he does that little shimmy at the end.
Yeah. I thought it was cool. I got that real quick because I thought it looked sweet with the WrestleMania shit in the background.
It does look cool. The rest of a lot of my shots, I was trying to get the WrestleMania sign in there too.
No, that's sweet.
But most of my videos I did up and down because I plan on posting them, and they just look better. Like, yeah, it cuts so much out.
Yeah.
When you try to post them on things anymore.
No, that was sweet.
That was Eric's stuff. I guess we'll get it in mine. This is my picture of the fucking WrestleMania sign.
Like I said, it was smaller than what I thought.
It was. And I thought these were all like individual lights and shit, but no, that's all just one big print, and there's light behind it. But still, it's still very big and very impressive.
Yeah, it's still sweet.
I shot a CM Punk. That's actually the main event.
Yeah.
But
there's Sami Zayn.
It's a cool picture though.
Sami Zayn got taken out on a stretcher.
He did. And that wasn't on Raw, but you saw what happened to him. But he got taken out on a stretcher. And I think it was kayfabe, but I'm not positive. We'll get to that, though. This is the chair that we got. Since we already showed it to you, might as well show you.
Yeah, but there's
picture.
how you want to zoom in or take a look at all the wrestlers.
Yeah, I can't zoom in on here, unfortunately. But, yeah. It's pretty cool. It was honestly pretty cozy, too.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I didn't mind sitting in that chair at all. Better than probably those red ones.
It was cramped as fuck, though.
Yeah, they
you had
definitely
like
get their money's
6 inches of space in front of you, in front of that chair.
You had to,
and chairs were right next to each other.
When you wanted to get up and get out of the row, you couldn't stand up and let the person pass you. Everyone had to get out of the row,
exit from where they are, so they can get in, and then you all had to file back in that order.
There was zero room,
and all the chairs were zip tied to each other, and we had to wait for them to come and cut them, check our badges and our tickets, and then cut the zip ties so we could take the chairs.
And we had to wait till literally 90% of the arena was empty, which sucked.
Yeah. Then trying to leave this is beside the point, but trying to leave, we were sitting in the parking garage for a minute. We'll get to that
at the end,
yeah. And then this is my loot. Like I said, the Tiffany Stratton and the little belt, which you can see right here as well. And I left the can in there for scale.
I would tongue punch her fart box.
She is hot, but she's not my favorite.
No, not at all.
By any means. But yes.
But I would.
Yeah. And then this is the screenshots my brother sent me. There's me back there. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Staring at Rhea Ripley's butt. Hey, there's the asshole though, right there. That guy.
Right there, this guy.
That dick. I'm going to call him out every fucking time.
Let me open this in a new tab so we can zoom
Douchebag.
in. Yeah, there's me. Eric's like somewhere in here. There's that fucking guy. There's the drunk dude and his son who was getting kind of irritated with him, but they were having a good time. Yeah. Then there's Rhea being all mad and shit. It's cool to be in a shot with Rhea. Not gonna lie. I did zoom in. All right, cool. Yeah. There's another that asshole again. Here we are both with Charlotte. We could zoom in here. Yeah. These are my brother's screenshots. Shout out to Jared.
There you go.
But you can kind of see us. Looks like I'm eating something, but I'm not.
There was a sweet little girl right there that asshole kept taking her spot.
Yeah, she was sweet.
Because the dude in the blue shirt and the guy to the left, or the guy to the right.
Yeah.
Because he's already moving up. See how he is? But the dude, him and the guy to the right were the ones that were allocated, like, the guardrail.
Yeah.
But this dude kept running up.
This dude back
and
here.
taking, like, the third spot.
When it should have been this little girl. And they had already all kind of agreed upon that she would.
Security.
She'd be able to get,
That they were going to let her
And then these two guys showed up, like, what, like 40 minutes into the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, because me and you and the guy and his son next to us all agreed that we would move over to their spots because you could see better.
And we would let his son try to get up there.
Yeah, and then we would move back if these two people showed up, and they showed up way later.
Yeah, and they're dicks.
Yeah, and fuck them. They weren't part of our little crew at all. Like, we all kind of became like an unspoken, like, homies for a second. You know what I mean?
For those next 3 hours, we were all
in this together. You know?
We understood what it was. We knew who was there for what.
And those guys just waltzed in and shit all over it.
We understood who the passionate fans were that wanted to see who. Like, everyone
we
was
all
kind of
understood
like,
that the little girl here loved Liv Morgan and fucking was here.
And
this
she
was her
go up
first time.
every time. Like, everyone agreed that we were going to show her the best experience, and then those two assholes showed up and ruined it.
Yeah, but it is cool while we're here with Charlotte. This little girl, when she did go up there when Charlotte came out.
Yeah.
And Charlotte actually walked straight up to her and was totally sweet to her.
Yeah.
It was like the sweetest, just like, oh, hi, sweetheart. And like talked to her for a second.
Gave her a high five and touched her hand and shit like that. Yeah. It was cool.
And then went into the ring. It was very, very cool of Charlotte to do that.
Yeah,
she didn't have to do that either.
I enjoy that shit when you see the wrestlers.
For sure. Natty did it too, I think.
Yeah, they when that girl was up there every time, she got, for the 2 or 3 times that she was able to slide up there because of that dick, she got every single one of the wrestlers acknowledged the little girl and skipped by all the older people. They're like, fuck all the older people, here are the little kids.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, and then here's my first video.
Oh, this is
coming in.
Yeah.
It's looking great.
And going to wrestling made me appreciate like wrestling more for the art that it is.
Oh, for sure.
Like seeing it live and that up close, and like seeing the actual like the motherfuckers dive out of the ring and getting slapped, and some of the like just, and then how they make shit, they sell shit and stuff with like different sounds and slaps, and like,
yeah,
it was pretty fucking cool. It's just shit I don't think you really get to appreciate it unless you're like right there.
No, you actually see the athleticism, and you just feel it. You just feel it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain.
And then like you see these dudes come out, you see how big they are, and then you see them flipping around, and like, I don't know, you're just like, damn, all right, this is crazy.
For sure. And then this one is during the match Liv was having with Io Sky. Anytime they were directly in the middle of the ring, you tend to not be able to see what was going on.
We had the worst spot right behind this pole right there that you see.
But if they weren't right in the middle of the ring, we were golden. If they were in that turnbuckle, we were awesome.
Yeah.
But this is a little bit of Seth Rollins. I think I got 2 shots of Seth Rollins. Everybody doing the chant, him dancing along looking like a fucking... like a Macho Man cowboy or something. And then this one of him. Welcome to Monday Night Rollins. And then he proceeds to cut quite a promo and then call out, and then Jey Uso comes out. Or no, was it? It was Sammy.
Sammy. He called Sammy out and told him good luck in his match, right?
I think so.
And
Something
then-
like that. I can't quite
And then
remember.
that's when CM Punk came out, right?
Sounds about right.
Because, yeah, he said, Sammy, get out here. And then they played his music and he came out and he waved him down.
Okay. Sorry.
There's my hair.
And this one, Sammy came out. Yeah, that was Eric's head. Yeah, that ain't very long. Yeah, Sammy came out. They did that shit.
Yep.
If you watched, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is Eric's tall aerial shot of
Because I told him, I was like, I'll get over everybody.
Punk. Yeah, he even stepped out of the aisle.
And listen to this, fuckers. If you see this ever behind me, listen. I took one true video and photo.
Yeah.
All night.
We stayed out of your way,
I
out of
took
your
the
hair.
one at the beginning with Jey Uso and then this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time, and I even moved out of the aisleway, which would have gave you a better, which I don't know why you're bitching.
You could have just stayed right where you fucking were and you would have had a better shot.
But, yeah, and they were bitching that fuck you guys. People are rude.
Yeah. Suck it. We paid more money to be there than you did. That's why we got chairs and you didn't.
Yeah, look how high I am over everybody.
Yeah, you got a great shot. You can actually get their shot in there.
Yeah.
This is probably the longest video, too.
Yeah, it was a minute 8.
We might get in trouble for copyright on this, so if this is muted, that's why. It's pretty cool shot, though. You did a good job.
I was
sir.
happy with my camera. I even gave it back to you. It's like, I did good on
You was
this
like,
one,
you're gonna be
dude.
proud of me on that one, buddy.
Yeah.
It is. It's a hell of a shot. It's nice and stable.
No one's underneath of you.
You even got a cool lens flare in
Yeah.
there.
And I was tall enough that nobody else was in it, like underneath, like in front of us. You know?
Yeah. And then this is the part of the match. I think I got a couple shots of this.
This was a hell of a match.
It was.
By the way.
This was the main event.
Yeah, this was a good match. They put on a good show. I think the match went for like 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes.
I think it was like 20 minutes, 20, 25. Yeah, but
it was a
good match.
Yeah.
And it was to see who was going into the Elimination Chamber match. And spoiler alert, Punk wins. It's a pretty good shot. After this, I was like, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Then he just goes, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah. Sammy's just wailing on him. Thank you for putting your hand just in the right spot.
I said something there. His chest is fucked up.
This chest
they were
is
slapping
fucked up.
the shit out of each other real
they
bad.
They were, for sure. It was loud. Just like I said, they were doing something on this turnbuckle. We got a great view of it.
Yeah.
There's the camera guy that I highly respected.
But kept blocking us.
Yeah. But he also got some pretty good shots of us, too. So.
Yeah.
Yes, fucking kick to the face. Yeah, and then there was one more match after that, and it was a dark match because it ended right after
The Punk and Zayn match.
Yeah, I'll go back real quick, but like after this, Kevin Owens comes out after Punk wins. Kevin Owens runs out randomly and throws Sammy into Punk. Punk falls out of the ring or whatever.
By the way, did you notice before this match, or like they had a bunch of those dudes come out, or 2 matches were in black hoodies. It's when Kevin Owens came out.
Must have been, yeah.
They had a bunch of dudes come out in black hoodies, and they all like went and checked the ring and stuff like that.
So Kevin Owens hit amongst them.
And the one person's like, someone's in there.
That makes sense. See, you couldn't pick up on that when you're there. You can't see everything that's going on. You don't hear the announcers.
The young kid in the blue said something. I heard him tell his dad, because the one had his hood up and he was just like,
yeah,
and like wasn't doing anything, and then like went like that, like kept his head down and was hiding.
Okay.
So they were saying that was probably Kevin Owens, or
I didn't pick up on that at the time.
They didn't know. They were like, I bet you there's a wrestler or something in there.
But Kevin Owens, apparently like that, comes out and knocks Sammy into Punk and Punk out of the ring, and Punk is seemingly out or hurt, laying on the ground. And then he proceeds to like pile drive Sammy, do like a weird version of a pile drive. I can't remember what it's called. But and pile drive him. And at the time, it looked pretty bad. And he just laid there the whole rest of the time. And then Raw ends.
Yeah.
And nobody watching at home saw that Sammy laid in the ring the whole time. And Punk was acting all distressed and shit. Like, people behind us were stupidly yelling at Punk, like, and Punk, you didn't do fucking shit to save him, man. Blah, blah, blah. As if Punk hadn't got knocked out of the ring, and as if that wasn't part of the plan.
Exactly. Or, like, how do you, like, he knew Sammy was going to get hurt on that move if he truly did get hurt.
If he did get hurt, which I'm not convinced he did, because when I watched it back, it didn't look that bad. It looked kayfabe. It looked like, and Eric's like, well, I don't know, man. They didn't. Show was over. Why didn't they just?
Yeah, no, I just like they.
I was
they
like,
worked.
yeah, but all the people are still there. They're still going to keep up for appearances. So, like, I don't know if it's legit or not, but I haven't heard anything. But then again, I'm not like actively searching for info either.
I don't know, but it was wild. It was cool.
But yeah, for sure, it was a good time. But after this, there was a dark match. They threw in another match with DIY, and why does it do that? DIY and Motor City Machine Guns. And then I'm not sure what the purpose of this was, other than like, hey, let's go out there, put on a hell of a match to end it, and give them a table spot.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what they did. This was a hell of a match. And then right at the end, after the match had ended, they did a table spot.
Yeah.
Just to send people home hyped off a table spot, I guess.
But it was cool because Jimmy Gargano or whatever's from Cleveland.
Johnny.
Or Johnny. I'm great with names.
Good way to remember is, didn't they call him Johnny Football, that one guy? Yeah. He's Johnny Wrestling.
Oh, is that why he did that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll remember that.
Because wasn't Johnny Football was...
With Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, but wasn't he like a Cleveland guy too or something like that? Wasn't he from Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's why he went with it, because Johnny Gargano was also from Cleveland. But yeah, hell of a table fucking spot. Show it again here. Cool. So yeah, cool way to end the night. And good time. Then we hung out for a minute waiting for them to fucking cut our chairs.
Yeah. And then it took forever to get out of the fucking parking garage.
Yeah.
Sat there, just rolled a blunt and smoked it. Sat in our car, waited. No, but yeah, overall, it was fucking, I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it was a really good night. The whole show was really, really good. It was cool to see everybody. It would have been nice to see Alexa Bliss, Becky come back maybe.
Yeah, it'd have been something cool.
John Cena would have been dope.
Yeah.
But no, we got to see a lot of cool people. I got to see Rhea, which I'm happy about. Got to see Charlotte, which is awesome.
Got to see Pat McAfee.
Got to see
Logan Paul.
Pat McAfee. Yeah, Logan Paul came out.
Yeah, him and Mysterio got some beef.
We got to see McAfee get on the table and do the yeet.
Yeah, we did.
It was cool. It was cool. They all have their entrances and shit too, like Pat McAfee and even Michael Cole, even Alicia Taylor, the announcer, the ring announcer, had an entrance. But
yeah, no, it was nice.
That was cool. It was a good time. What do you think? Should we get to Cejudo?
Let's get him on the phone.
God. You all right?
My God.
All right, so we got Henry Cejudo with us, Triple C, joining us. He's gracious enough to take time out of his busy schedule to sit down with us and take some questions, man. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm just trying to figure out what is that the Intercontinental Championship bout on your
Oh, back
which
here?
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this one. Oh, that's the Intercontinental.
This little one?
Yeah, that's the undisputed belt now.
Oh, that's what's
We went to Raw last night
Yeah.
and got part of this. They gave this to us for part of the VIP package.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. I think that's a nice little thing.
Yeah,
sure,
it's pretty
yeah.
cool little desk belt.
Yeah,
so
it's just a mini replica. It's metal and everything. Leather. Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
That's awesome, guys.
Oh, yeah. You a wrestling fan then?
A little bit. I think that's kind of where my career started a little bit. Or my character.
There you go.
Okay.
Which part of your character is a little bit of who you are. But I was very I fucking love I love the Undertaker, Stone Cold, freaking Macho Man.
Oh, for sure.
In the early mid to early 90s. I'm gonna be 38 next year on Sunday. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 39.
Yeah,
So
37.
Oh, okay, yeah, Bret the Hitman Hart. I mean,
Yeah,
that whole era, dude, was freaking awesome, dude. Yeah,
Shawn
Generation is it?
Degeneration X.
Yeah, Degeneration X.
yeah, the suck it.
For sure.
That's when the WWE was. It really started going fucking rated R, dude.
Yeah, they had
Oh,
those
for sure.
lingerie matches and shit. That shit was fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, maybe you don't want to talk about it, but I heard about you almost, or maybe you did. You went on a date with Nikki Bella.
I don't kiss and tell, gentlemen.
All right.
Tell, dude. I mean,
All right. Okay. I get it.
Nah, I like it. I like
I
it.
don't kiss and tell, dude. But nah, she's cool, man. No, we never went on a date, but we did I had a chance to hang out with just them and the family. Dude. At that time she was already talking to who I believe is now her ex,
Okay.
Artem. But to be quite honest with you, I was trying to sneak in, at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you guys blame me?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Not one bit, dude.
So, well, I'll go back. I'll start at the beginning where I wanted to. So, we usually start everybody out with, so where were you born and raised?
I was born in the worst city in all of Mexico. Los Angeles.
Oh, there you go. And then, well, I know you got into wrestling young. Was there anything else that, any other sports that you did or wanted to get into or tried out?
No. I think I'm one of 7 kids, man. So I was born in California. I was born in LA, but I was raised in Phoenix, and I was raised a little bit in I kind of like in New Mexico as well. So get this, born in California, raised in Arizona, but I started school in New Mexico, and then I finished high school in Colorado.
Nice. Now,
So I'm a mutt, or I'm a hoe.
but high school wrestling, I'm in Ohio here, so high school wrestling is pretty good. I actually had high school. You may know a couple of names, but Steve Luke and Dustin Slater.
Yeah, Dustin Slater, man. He was my brother wrestled him.
Yeah, he actually, I went to high school with him. He was a couple of years younger than me, so my town was pretty big on wrestling and grew up with a lot of that. So
Yeah, my brother lost to him in overtime, dude. When we were in high school, that dude was really, really good, man. He didn't pan out as everybody thought he probably would. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was still NCAA champ, made a world team, but never really went to the Olympics, never really brought a gold medal. But yeah, man,
yeah,
the state of Ohio, bro, is another guy that I used to wrestle with quite a bit, man, was Logan Stever.
oh, okay,
Four-time-
yeah,
Yeah, 4-time NCAA champ. I mean, man, he was one of the hardest dudes, bro, I've ever gone with in the room. Like, just he wouldn't give up shit. You know what I'm saying? It was cool.
yeah. And then, so like you said, you were the youngest of 6 or 7. You said.
Second. I was the youngest until my little sister came, so I was the youngest, but I'm the second youngest of seven.
Okay. And then I heard a thing that your first bed wasn't until you were 17 when you went to the Olympic Training Center. Is that right?
Yep.
How was that? Like, I mean, just getting your own bed, was it finally like relaxing, like to be able to lay down or?
Well, yeah, man. If you think about it, bro, because I'm Mexican descent, bro, but I'm a very patriot American, bro. Like I love this country for the opportunity that it's given me and my family. You know what I'm saying? I think and just the opportunities that we were given, it was just second to none, dude. So I think my biggest thing is when I first came to the Olympic Training Center, I had my own bed, my own sink. I mean, I had to share a room with about 15 Mexicans at one point. And I just felt like it was so cool. It felt so awkward and weird, quite honestly, man. I was just like, man, this doesn't seem right. Like it's almost like for the first time you're falling into this independence, and yeah, man, I think also the School of Hard Knocks is what really really put things together for me, man. Like I'm grateful for the adversities that I've gone through, and I wouldn't have it any other way, man.
Yeah, I think another part of that when you in '08 when you're at the Olympics, I was also seeing that going into your gold medal match, you were actually down in the first round of every one of those. And that, I mean, even in the UFC, you're known for it, that grit and determination and that drive. Do you think a lot of that has to do with your upbringing and stuff and some of that adversity that you faced, or where do you think that was built in like the wrestling room or a little bit of both?
I'm like, wow, you've done your research, let me tell you. El Gato, done your research, yeah, dude. Well, if you want to go far back, remember that's 16 years ago, dude. At that time, I was the youngest in history. So what happened in that whole story is I actually,
Well, I mean, you're sorry to interrupt, but you were the first in your weight class in what, 104 years to bring home?
yeah, dude, dude, Area Hawani, move out the way. But yeah, so to go back, what I was saying a little bit is I forewent college, like pretty much, foregone my college career to chase this dream. You know what I'm saying? I was recruited by Iowa, Minnesota, the biggest schools in the country, man. Penn State. I mean, you name it. I had them all. And I decided to chase the dream, dude. Like I was a junior in high school when they first saw the talent that I had. And they said, you know what, Henry, we want you to become a resident athlete. So I became somewhat of an experiment. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it was heaven, bro. Like you said earlier, first time I had my own bed, first time I had a lot of things, and I was just on cloud nine, bro. And I think when I won the Olympics, dude, I was the last one. I was ranked 31st in the world going into the Olympics in 2008, and down on all my matches between you know what, he light up a joint for me. These dudes, you
Yeah,
guys
Hell yeah.
Malta.
just open the door, dude, because man, you guys are fucking. I'm craving it now.
My bad.
That's what we're here for, man. It's called Blunt Smokers Smoke Blunts for a reason, man.
Yeah.
We just try to make it a smoke
Blunt
session with the
smokers.
homies. That's all we try to do, man. We're like I said, we're a little bit different than other podcasts, MMA podcasts that you probably run.
Blunt
Hey,
smoker,
you were
smoke blunt.
It is crazy. You're the first person to smoke with us on here, by the way.
Yeah.
Everyone else said they were in camp or had some other excuse, but hey, it's an honor to.
For sure. For you to,
Just open the door, really, because we're about to get a little kid to come in here. We're about to have anyways.
So-
Does that matter?
We got a little off subject, but I'll keep
Kids
it.
will become adults, right?
That's it.
But anyways,
But
go back, bro. I was behind on from my first match to my semifinals match. Trying to make the Olympic. I mean, trying to reach the finals. Fucking just you said it a little bit earlier, dude. That just the trial and errors. The adversity that you go through when you're a kid, dude, is it's just it taught me a lot. So I pretty much I made a commitment on that day of the Olympics, that I'm gonna go out there and I want to die happy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so many it's in particular the sport of wrestling. When you lose, bro, it like hurts, bro, because you fucking like think about it. You're a gladiator. You're a fucking modern day warrior, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, man, yeah, you did not place. You're 1-out, single elimination. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
leading into the '08 Olympics, bro, like I was motivated more by not feeling the pain of losing anymore.
No,
And
sometimes.
that pain of fucking losing drove me, dude.
No, that's a lot of fighters. You see it, and sometimes a loss can really create it. I mean, I'm a pot smoker, overweight dude that sits on the couch, but I mean, couple like Cody Garbrandt after Dillashaw got him was never the same. Izzy hasn't been the same after that Pereira. Like, there's other guys when they face those losses that really drive, and it takes you either one way or another. And I think it can change a fighter either way.
This is a good. Can you give me a water, dude?
I like it.
I don't know for sure, but anyways, no, 100% agree. And I think once you stop losing the love, like you could still have the ability to scrap and fight, but it doesn't mean, bro, that your heart's still in it.
Yeah.
And if your heart's not in it no more, bro, just fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for sure.
So at what point did you know you were going to transition into MMA and make that switch? Did you fight a lot as a kid? Like,
yeah, the typical fucking story, man. Everybody has the same, fighting, but I think it was more just the competitor spirit as a kid that was in me.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, just you're a small kid. You want to prove everybody wrong. People are doubting you. All right, dude, let's fucking fight. Or let's wrestle. Let's tussle. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was I feel like you're almost born with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's weird for me to say that, but I feel like you're almost born with it. And then when you have that and a little bit of adversity, dude, it just fucking reassures you who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Sure. Was there when you did transition, was there your welcome to MMA moment where you took a hit, or maybe it was like an early on in your fight where you were like, fuck, all right, this is it?
No. I grew up as a coming from a Mexican family, the Mexican background, fucking boxing was king, bro. And in the early 2000s, 90s, bro, like I go as far back as De La Hoya, fucking Julio Cesar Chavez back in 96, dude. I remember we were a kid watching fights like that. In 2000s, Barrera, Morales, Marquez, Pacquiao. So we would watch. I've always loved the sport. It's just that wrestling was just free. I could have been a boxer. If boxing was introduced to me first, I could have just been a boxer, dude. But thank God that it was wrestling, bro, because boxing's like, fuck. It's a lot of head. It's a lot of bop, bop.
Yeah, there is a lot of studies where boxing's way worse than MMA because of those repetitive headshots in boxing.
Oh, not just worse, but even tougher, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
So fucking competitive, man. Waist up. All right, dude. How good are you? How good are your reflexes? Are you fast? Do you have power? Are you precise?
Yeah.
No, definitely. So you got this fight with Song Yadong. On paper, some people has you as the underdog. I personally see that as stupid. I think this is it's a good matchup, but I think you dominate this one pretty well with your style and his. Yeah. I personally think it's going to be a first, early, second, probably ground and pound. But not to look too far forward. Are you looking, because you are coming off 2 losses, are you looking to avenge any of those two or any of those 2 guys in your mind right now for after this one that you potentially want to have a matchup with?
Right. No, 100%. But also did go up. So he is at 145 pounds, but yeah, of course, that's what you think. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, like Marab's got my respect, bro, for what he did to Umar, bro, and I counted him out, and he was willing to fucking lay it on the line, bro, and then win that 5th. He's a fucking fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? And if he's able to do that to a younger guy too, that's 29 years old in his fucking prime, all right, dude. Man. All right. It's a level that he's proven. that works. But now the question is how long could that last? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Cards are there. The cards are there.
Yeah. No, because I
But yeah,
definitely see.
but to answer your question, yeah, 100%, 100%. I love to run it back.
Yeah, because I definitely see with Rob. I mean, I think you definitely your last matchup you had round one, and then I think potentially you have the out of anybody the best shot to go up against him. It's proven. I mean, he's dominated most people. You gave him trouble. Yeah, you got caught with that. What everyone gave you shit for, but it is what it is.
Yeah, of course.
But I think your matchup, your style, and everything. I think that would be what I would personally like to see as a fan.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get through this one, but 100%, bro. Like if that was if what you're saying now was to happen, bro, I would love that. I would love that, man. Like I was a 5-1 underdog against Demetrius Johnson the second time that I fought him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody in their fucking mama was giving me a chance. Big, huge underdog.
Yeah.
Beat him in a split decision, bro. And I was the first, and I got knocked out in round one of 2 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yeah.
Round one, bro. You know,
So
so what I'm saying is maybe Olympic championship mentality is just different. You know what I'm saying? Or is the heart there? You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things that a victory gives you, and it also tells you.
Yeah, I think that's a lot to do with grit. I think that, like you said, that heart and that grit is what will do it. But we'll switch off of MMA here, and we're going to go to our BSSB questions. This is kind of where we go a little off subject here and ask you some cool shit. I start everyone out with the same question. What was your couple favorite breakfast cereals growing up?
Oof. You know what? It was probably, I'd say Captain Crunch, because we wouldn't have it that much because I was the most expensive cereal, but it was Captain Crunch. Whenever it is that we did have it.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Good choice.
Yeah. Now, your career is taking you all over to fight. Is there anywhere that you haven't fought that you would maybe like to fight? Country or something like that?
Yeah, maybe Japan, bro. I think Japan would be sick, dude.
Japan, yeah.
Japan's a top answer.
Just to hear like the crowd is different, bro. The crowd is like this, bro. They're like really just
absolutely. I grew up watching Pride, so I used to witness the Pride crowds and how crazy that is and how much they appreciate every aspect of the sport. It's pretty cool to watch.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If you could fight any fictional character, who would it be?
That's a good one. If I could fight any fictional character, who would it be?
Yeah. It's a thinker, that one.
Yeah.
No, you just think, dude. Like I would love to fight like Venom.
Venom. Okay.
Yeah, because like Venom has all these like she can fly. Like, no, the motherfuckers are strong, dude.
Yeah.
Kind of thing that's fucking coming at you. Like he doesn't have those crazy powers. I think it would be, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't. If I'm fighting Superman, I don't want this motherfucker to fly up beating his ass.
No, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. And he's got super strength. The shit. Fuck that. Yeah. No, Venom's a good choice. Nobody said Venom yet.
Yeah,
dude.
that's good.
Oh yeah.
It's like it reminds you of your Romero a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Just jacked to the gills.
Just a jack.
If you could go back in time or forward in time, what time would you go to and what would you do?
If I can go back to time, dude, I would like to get into like the 1920s.
Okay.
I could see myself being like a street kid, like really like being just even coming from a big family, just leaving and doing my own thing and washing cars, trying to living in the Great Depression, maybe hustling, maybe stealing. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was to go back as a kid, it's like, no, stealing bread. Like you got to do what you got to do, man. It's like the survival is right.
Yeah, for sure. It was a rough time.
So, yeah, so I think that would have been a really fun era, like to grow up like in the 20s, like be a kid in the 20s.
That's cool. I like it. That's a good answer.
Yeah, that's sweet. Do you have any pre-fight rituals or like routines that you do? You listen to any certain type of music or watch like certain movies a couple days before the fights or anything like that?
No, not really, bro. I try not to stick to what is it called? What's the word I'm looking for? I try not to stick to when you believe something, something. Yeah, superstitions. There.
Yep. No, I got you.
That was the bruv, my Francois. But typically you will probably come into a fight injured or something will happen. You'll always be 100. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's every party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep a little bit, or you could be 100%. You know
Definitely.
what I'm saying?
Now, after weight cuts, is there something that you particularly enjoy smashing down after you cut weight and you're able to eat?
Steak, bro.
Steak. Good choice.
A nice steak and a loaded potato, and then maybe a cake, a chocolate cake, bro.
Oh.
If the team don't trip it, if the team don't trip, dude, I'm having it.
There you go.
All
right. Now, say you're a little stoned out and it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you go to the gas station. What's your go-to like snack and drink?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to say I do probably Twizzlers, bro.
Okay.
Twizzlers, that's a classic.
Twizzlers or maybe what is it? The Zigglers? The ones that are they called Zigglers?
I don't know. I don't know what those are.
I don't have no idea. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Or maybe whatever. It's probably a Mexican brand. You guys don't worry about it.
My bad.
We'll stay in Ohio.
Yeah.
What about your drink? What do you go to? You a soda dude? A juice guy? What do you get?
I like kombucha.
Okay.
You guys drink kombucha?
Fuck no. I said I'm overweight and unhealthy and smoke cigarettes. I don't drink kombucha.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had it.
The closest thing I get to eating Asian is my wife.
Try it, bro. Try the kombucha, bro. It's get them at Costco, dude. Just try one, and like you'll see, like you'll start to like kind of like miss the bitter taste, dude. It's a trip.
Okay. No, I'll give it a shot for sure.
Oh yeah.
How about you have any favorite movies or TV shows or anything like that?
Yeah, my top 3 favorite movies of all time is Braveheart,
Nice.
Man on Fire, and Gladiator.
Okay, all good choices. Man on Fire, is that
What about
Denzel?
you guys?
I would probably go with I like A Few Good Men. I like the Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. I'll put them both together.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And probably Major League.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never seen Major League.
The old baseball movie about the Cleveland Indians with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
What's that baseball movie? I recently saw one. It's a classic one. I recently just saw it. Field of Dreams.
Oh, that is a good one.
That's a real good one.
You guys ever mess with Kevin Costner, dude?
For sure.
Oh
That's
yeah,
great
I
one.
like him. For Love of the Game.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
hey, if you liked him in that, check out For Love of the Game. It's another baseball movie.
Mm.
So I know you do a lot of coaching now and helping out the youth. Is there any coaches from your past that like kind of influenced you to like do that and that made a major impact on your life?
Yeah, no, I'm more of a teacher, bro. Like I don't consider myself a coach. I'm just a teacher. And the reason why is I'm not going to be committed 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like committed, and I'm doing things. I'm just teaching. I'm practicing what I believe I want to practice, and I teach what I think people should know.
Hell yeah.
And that's
I
you know
like
what I'm saying. So you use a trade part. Like people will in the gym will always like want for you because like, hey man, I hope Henry picks me to train with him. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Kind of go outside and just work on all these particular areas. And then once you start fight camp, that's when I start to come together with my team. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, now hold me accountable for all the shit that I'm doing.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Well, hell yeah. Well, we'll finish this up. Like I said before, I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule. Is there any sponsors or anybody you want to shout out in particular here before we finish up?
Yeah, there's a lot of people, bro. A lot of people to thank, and particularly my haters.
Nah. I like it. Good answer.
No, everybody, dude. Honestly, I'm just grateful, guys.
Hell yeah.
I'm just a grateful human, dude, and I'm happy to be here, dude. That's it.
Nice. Well, like I said, we appreciate it, man. Good luck fight night on the 22nd, my man, and hopefully we get to do this again sometime.
Okay, now tell me, blunt smoke.
Blunt smokers smoke blunts.
Yeah, blunt smokers smoke blunts. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, hey,
man.
it was fun sharing a blunt with you guys too, bro.
Yes,
sure,
sir.
man.
We'll see you. Have a good one, man. Thanks again.
All right. Later, bro.
Later.
All right, dude. That was a pretty good pretty good episode, I think. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, dude. We Raw, Cejudo, Colton Loud.
Yeah, and Henry. Yeah. So I'm still high.
No, that shit was cool. I liked it.
No,
It was cool as fuck, dude. That was pretty dope, man. It was surreal.
No, for sure.
I mean, I think the Olympic champ's the coolest fucking part. Olympic gold medalist.
For sure, dude.
He didn't do it with a broken freaking neck.
He didn't. But I mean, it's still cool. It's still very cool. Yeah. No, good episode for sure. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends.
Pass the blunt.
That's a blunt, Bull of J, Becca Bowl, whatever you prefer, really. Vape. I mean, it's all in what you prefer. And, yeah, in your legal state, of course. Rate us on things. I think I already said this, but like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends. And until next time.
Later.